notebook full of questions. All they've done is raise way more questions than they've answered. You people know what's right. You people know Jessup. You people know what's supposed to go into this town, what's supposed to happen to that Grassy Island Creek. They don't know a thing about Grassy Island Creek. I'd like to say something to Dan. Dan, you said that the people are going to come here, they're going to get jobs, and they're going to spend money in Jessup, the people that come here to work, right? That's something, something that you've stated. You've been in Jessup now for probably a year, 2 years. This is your work site. This is where you work. What have you spent in Jessup? What have you done? You've rented a post office box. That's about it. What have you done? Will you rent a place in this town?
Yes.
You will?
Yes.
Where?
On Hill Street.
Will you rent a business place or will you live here?
Will I live here?
Will you live in Jessup?
I'm not relocating to Jessup.
You're not. So after working with us for a year, you don't want to live with us? Is that a good neighbor? Is that the kind of neighbor you are? You're the experts. You are the experts. I have a question for Charles Charlesworth. You say you're a conservationist. You say you are an environmentalist. You went to Albright College, didn't you? What did you major in? Does that qualify you as a scientist?
No, I'm not purporting to be a scientist.
Yes, what is a conservationist?
Conservation is someone who's concerned with the conservation.
Well, do you have a degree in conservation?
I don't think there is a degree.
But
There's degrees in environmental sciences.
well, where do you have a degree in environmental science then? Okay, well, what qualifies you to say? He can't tell us what chemicals are going to go into the water. What qualifies you to say it's okay to put those chemicals into Grassy Island Creek? And Bernie, I'm going to ask you that question next. What is your degree in, Bernie?
I don't have a degree.
You don't have a degree? How could you speak as a scientist if you don't have a degree? Okay, so you can't answer the question, right? What the question is, he can't tell us what chemicals are going to go into Grassy Island Creek, and you say it's okay to put the water in. No, I'm asking that's a burden now. You said that you're not qualified, so I don't want to talk to you. No, I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear you. I want to hear the people in Jessup, not this guy. You're the people that are going to vote for this. Do you want this? No. Okay, I'll let you answer. I'll be a good guy.
All right, I didn't mean to upstage you.
That's tough.
First of all, you said that I said it's okay for them to put the chemicals in the water. That's not what I said.
Well, what did you say?
I wish you wouldn't misquote me because a lot of this
I'll let you misquote yourself.
This information is.
Okay.
I don't know if you were the class not in school or.
Okay, here we go again. Somebody wants to make a ton of money and leave us without a town. Okay?
You ask a question, I'm going to finish answering. I did not say that I would say okay to dumping those chemicals in. I said once DEP identifies what are accepted chemicals going into that water, I am going to trust the science from DEP. That's exactly what I said.
I don't trust the science from DEP. I'm sorry.
No, what did you say?
My name is Jigsy. I went to Mansfield College, I went to Marywood College, and I went to Wilkes College. I have 120 credits and no degree. Oh,
boy, Jigsy.
Jigsy, you and I are in the same boat. We've been in the same boat, and yeah, and I agree with Charlie. We never said that it's okay to dump chemicals. This process is a legal process. It's a science-based process through the regulatory agency that's charged with enforcing the Clean Water Act, and that's the DEP. There's federal regulations and there's state regulations. So we have sewer treatment plants. They discharge into the river. We have a couple of industrial facilities that are allowed to discharge into the river. They have what's known as a National Pollution Elimination Discharge System discharge permit. Each one of them is specific to that industry, to the constituents of what their treatment facilities are, what they're treating. This plant is going to have the same process. They're going to have to comply with the law. That's it. It's a legal process. It's science-based, and they're going to have to comply with it. I don't want them to discharge zip into Grassy Island Creek without the proper controls and discharge permits. So I'm not concerned that they're going to damage or degrade Grassy Island Creek or the Lackawanna River if they stay in compliance with the law. If they break the law, then all bets are off, obviously. I expect them to be a law-abiding company that's going to follow the regulations at all times, 24/7, 365. Anytime they don't, they're going to get shut down.